And here they are, guys. The Playmates Titan-sized Godzilla and Kong from Godzilla Kong: The New Empire. G'day guys, it's Daikaiju Down Under here, and look what I found at my local Kmart. I was out looking for some new figures, and lo and behold, I found the Titan Evolved Godzilla and Kong from Godzilla Kong: The New Empire. 58 centimeters tall and 61 centimeters tall figures. These are easily the largest Godzilla Kong: The New Empire figures that we have, and maybe even the largest Godzilla figures that we have in general. So let's unbox them and we'll take a better look at them. But first we'll take a look at the boxes. Let's do a quick overview of Kong and the box that Kong comes in. So look at that battle axe. This is the size of my hand. So this thing is huge. I can't wait to see what Kong looks like holding that. Taking a quick look at the figure while it is in box, the detail is actually very nice, very on par with what Playmates has offered us so far. The paint is also very nice, very similar to what we get normally. Unfortunately on my copy of Kong there is a little bit of paint chipping on the front there. I couldn't do anything about that. This was the only one that I was able to grab, unfortunately, from a local store here in Australia called Kmart. So we'll take a quick look at the back of that box. Just zooming out here just to try to get it all in frame. It's a very nice render of Kong there. Quick read up here. So feel free to pause and read that if you like. We'll keep spinning around here. You can see Kong is held in with some very heavy duty zip ties with some plastic wrap on them. I assume that's done to protect the paint of the figure. Yeah, huge tray, huge box, huge figure. So what we'll do is we'll now take a quick look at Godzilla, and then we'll open them both up. Alright, so just like Kong, Godzilla is absolutely enormous. He doesn't even fit in this box properly. I mean, he comes up the top here. So zooming right out here, this is pretty much as far back as I can go, and Godzilla's still barely fitting in frame. So we'll take a closer look at Godzilla. It looks to be, just like Kong, a larger upscale of the standard Playmates figure. Maybe the giant figure. We'll take a look at those two together in a minute. No articulation on the jaw on Godzilla, unfortunately. Some mismatched paint, but the norm with Playmates, unfortunately. Just look at all of those details there, just in the box. It's a very nice presentation. I almost want to keep them both just displayed in box, but I will open them for you guys, especially because I want to fix Godzilla here. His chest is a little too caved in. His waist here, so I'll see if I can get a hair gun on that, and we'll just sort of try to pop that out a little bit. Spinning the box around, so you can see Godzilla's head peeking above the box there. Here's another read up. Very nice render of Evolved Godzilla there. Titan Godzilla. Huge figure, huge box. Looks very nice from the front. Again, absolutely insane. You saw the opening of the video, but just for size comparison, here is the giant Playmates Godzilla figure in its box. So this isn't standard Playmates compared to the giant Playmates. This is the giant Playmates compared to the Titan-sized Godzilla Playmates. So we'll open Godzilla up, and we'll have them both, Godzilla and Kong, together, and then we'll do another quick overview. And here they are, guys. The Playmates Titan-sized Godzilla and Kong from Godzilla Kong: The New Empire, completely unboxed. Godzilla here on the left doesn't come with any accessories, but Kong here does. Kong does come with his battle axe, which, as you can see, this thing is also pretty large, pretty hefty. I mean, I can hold this comfortably and use it as an actual weapon if I wanted to. Good thing it's plastic, very soft plastic, like almost like Halloween decoration type stuff. So it's not ideal, but we'll definitely get that attached to Kong in a minute. We'll do another quick overview, but quickly, just looking at the figures side by side, they look incredible, guys. They're absolutely enormous. I mean, just panning to the left here, you can see some SH Figure Arts just there, custom figures there. Like, These things are insane. So what we'll do is we'll cut back and we'll take a quick look at Godzilla by himself, and we'll do a quick look at Kong, and then we'll wrap the video up. Words cannot express just how awesome it is having a Godzilla figure of this size in your collection. I mean, this thing takes up a whole corner of the room. It's impossible to fit in frame on my studio set, so we've got it sitting here in the corner. So Godzilla here is very nice, very large, and pretty greatly detailed. So we'll look at the face there. The details aren't as soft as I was initially led to believe. I mean, even in store when looking at it, they looked a bit soft and gummy, but actually getting a chance to look at the figure, you can see that this detail is absolutely incredible. I mean, if you wanted to custom paint this thing, I'm sure some great custom painters out there will make this thing look awesome. The tail comes in 3 segments, so you can articulate the tail at all 3 of those segments, just a 360. The legs move, again, 360, or not 360 here, sorry, back and forth. I mean, you probably could get it 360 if you stress the plastic, but the balance on this figure isn't ideal, so you really do want to keep Godzilla in this one static feet pose here. The only other great range of articulation you're going to get is the arms, which can move, but again, they're in an awkward pose, and if you like move them too much, it does look a little weird. You probably get the figure sort of off balance a little bit. Almost looks like it's going to fall over right there, so just spinning it around, you can see it kind of has a bit of a lean going already. So the articulation isn't great, but that's not why you're buying this figure. You know, you're buying this thing for the detail and for the sheer size of it. I mean, this thing is absolutely massive. The dorsal plates look really nice. The head looks really nice. I understand why there's no jaw articulation. All in all, this thing is huge, like insane. And it is an absolutely awesome figure. And yet not my favorite of the two. I actually think I prefer Kong. So let's take a quick look at Kong. Titan-sized Kong here is absolutely incredible. The details that have been captured on this figure are incredible. The hair details look fantastic. There is not a single bit of missing fur, no patchwork, nothing like that. It looks absolutely incredible. Again, I'm sure a custom paint job on this guy would look insane, but the figure is just so large that I don't know if I want to tackle that. I don't know if anyone else wants to tackle that, but incredible. Taking a look at the beast glove here, you can see it's painted pretty well. Not great, I mean, no paint up here, but again, you're not really getting these things for the paint jobs or the articulation. You're getting them for the sheer size of them. The detail is good enough, and then the paint and articulation is just a bonus. So Kong does articulate at 4 points, his 2 legs and his 2 arms. So the arms do go full 360. They're pretty stiff, so you can sort of get Kong doing his punching. Not the most dynamic look because they are just, you know, in standard mold. It's kind of like a Bandai vinyl figure, but you can get them to move. Now the head, it looks like it's on a swivel, but there you go, proven wrong already. So initially I thought this wouldn't move, but there you go, you can articulate Kong's head. So there you go, 5 points of articulation. That's better than Godzilla's. Well, technically the Godzilla figure does have more, but you get more out of Kong. Now, again, Kong does come with the battle axe. So we'll try to get that in the left hand there, and then we'll do another quick overview with the axe attached. Alright guys, so here is Kong, also equipped with the battle axe. It looks pretty good. Unfortunately, it does create a little bit of a stability issue. Kong can't quite stand up properly if you extend the axe, or the axe that the arm is in, sorry, a little far forward. But just having it sort of sitting in his hand like that, it is just barely off the ground there. It does look pretty good. It makes Kong look pretty imposing. So with the complete package, Kong does look really, really nice. I really do like this figure. I am starting to come around on maybe preferring the Godzilla though, just because again, a giant Godzilla is awesome. So we'll cut back and we'll just have another quick look at the two of them together before we wrap things up. Alright guys, wrapping things up now with some final thoughts. Here they are again, the giant Titan-sized evolved Godzilla and Titan-sized Kong from Godzilla Kong the New Empire by Playmates. These figures are incredible. I absolutely recommend them to anyone who can find them. They are popping up right now in Australia, so my fellow Aussie fans, you can get these at Kmart for $100 each. I don't know when they'll start showing up in America, but should come shortly after, so soon after this video goes up. I think maybe a month or two is when the last lot sort of went out. The what was it, the Mega Punching Kong and Heat Ray Godzilla, they showed up here first and then they made their way to the States. These things are incredible, guys. They look insane in your collection. Huge figures, great detail, pretty imposing size. Not the best articulation, but what else do you really need? I mean, just the sheer size of these things alone is incredible and definitely makes them worth the price of admission, in my honest opinion. If I had to pick a favorite, I think I've been flip-flopping a fair bit, but I do think I'm going to go with Godzilla here, just because it's the king of the monsters. It's Godzilla. I do hope Playmates eventually makes a giant Shimo. That thing would be incredible. That thing would be huge. I don't know how they would actually manage to do that logistically, but I do hope for a giant Shimo and a Scar King. Maybe even a Mothra, a Titan-sized Mothra, a Titan-sized Shimo, a Titan-sized Scar King. Give me them all. Anyway guys, I've been Daikaiju Down Under. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, just quickly before I forget, I did manage to find the giant Mothra figure from Playmates as well at the same time as the Titan Evolved Godzilla and Kong. As you can see though, this figure is a bit of an oddity. It might be a production error, because that's the giant Kong with Beast Glove box. You can see Kong pretty clearly on the back there, but it doesn't look like the figure was returned in any way. It's all how it should be on the inside there. So just at the Playmates factory, I guess, they managed to put Mothra in the Kong box. Definitely very nice and very cool. Because of that, I don't actually think I'll open this figure. I'll keep Mothra in box just because it is such a weird oddity. Giant Mothra, but in the Kong box. Cool. Anyway, that's it guys. Catch you later.